Hello, welcome to Maisha Today. My name is Tekla Schulte, your host. Today we're going to talk about the marriage basket. What do you think it's in the marriage basket that needs to be taken out? And what do you think it's in the marriage basket that needs to be embraced? So today we have two young youth, and together we are going to have a simple discussion on what is their perception about marriage. Welcome very much, Peter and Patricia.
Thank you very much.
So before going there of our main discussion and topic, we are going to have a simple Q&A. I'm going to provide with you guys some questions, and I need you to answer according on what you guys believe. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm opening up my basket. It's not a marriage basket, but I think it has questions that's concerned about the issues of marriage and your perception about marriage. So Peter, you're going to take out a question, pass it through to as well to Patricia. And can I see, what's your question, Peter?
My question is, what is marriage to you?
What is marriage to you?
Personally, marriage is sacrifice.
Okay.
Sacrifice and love.
What do you mean about sacrifice? Can you at least try to make us understand, clarify it?
Thank you. I'm going to clarify. What I mean about sacrifice is marriage is union between two people, a man and a woman. When you choose or you enter into marriage with someone, you are a man, you're marrying a woman, you're a woman marrying a man, you sacrifice part of you to the other. And I used to think like when you enter into marriage, you're supposed to give 50-50. Like you give 50 and the other one give 50. No, that doesn't work that way. Each one has to give full of himself.
100%.
100%.
Thank you very much, Peter.
So
Patricia, what is marriage to you?
Basically, according to me, I wouldn't really say much, but marriage is something I believe to be a lifetime commitment of two partners that should go beyond just love, but also have the aspect of friendship. But I believe we are coming to that, so it's lifetime commitment.
So guys, you should know they are not married, they're singles. By the way. Patricia, can you please tell us, what's your question?
My question is, what role do you think your parents, siblings, and extended family play in your marriage? This is a really wide question, but I would say, just to make it simple, long ago as we were growing up, you realize it's our parents that used to get us husbands or companions. But we've moved away from that in the 21st century. However, the big role they play is they influence your character, and how they behave is somehow how you behave. So sometimes a man or a woman is going to depend on the character of your entire family to get engaged to you. Even when they love you, they will let you go if your character is not really appealing.
Peter, what is the role do you think your parents, your siblings, and extended family are playing or are supposed to play in your marriage?
I think it's everything. Why? Africans, we live in extended family. And as they say, marriage is uniting two families. Unite your family and the family of others. And if there are some kind of misunderstanding between the families, then there are going to be. So
Peter, you're trying to tell me if the two families don't get along, it can actually lead to me and my partner's relationship getting into confusion, or what? Is that what you're really trying to?
Yes, that's what I mean, because a lot of families, a lot of marriages have ended up in divorce because of misunderstanding. I live with my brothers, I marry you because you have misunderstanding with my family or my mother or my brothers, then either you or I.
So you want to tell me that at the end of the day, our parents, siblings, and extended family are supposed to be a source of peace to our marriage?
Exactly.
We are still not in the questions, the topic of today. We are still not there. We're just having a brush up of the whole idea of our marriage. Now this is the second time. Let's see.
Ladies first.
We have gender transformative approaches.
Who is starting? Patricia, tell us, what's your question?
Wow, this is tricky. What's your first impression about your partner?
Mm. What is your first impression about your partner? Or if you don't have, what is the first thing you see in your partner or a person you can say, yeah, maybe.
Or you expect to see if you get one along?
Wow, it's a tricky question. Maybe we'll first go to Peter.
No.
Trust me, it's really, it's tricky. Like, I don't really have a straight answer. I've been asked that question a couple of times, but I really never have an answer for it.
Peter?
It takes time.
So you can take everything.
I'm not really a kind of person of love at first sight or something. I don't really take everything, but that particular thing I find, according to me,
It differs.
Okay, for me, first thing about a partner, it would be friendship. You get. I cannot really say it's this because I don't love them at first sight. No, it takes time, then it comes as.
So, guys, Patricia is not a person she loves at first sight. You need to take one step at a time. Okay, Peter.
Lol.
Concerning the question?
Yes, concerning the question.
I think I understand our point of view. As they say, a man love by seeing and women love by hearing. So it takes time to hear and understand that person before. But men, you be like,
what's
wow.
the first impression?
The first impression is what you see in front of you.
So you're
that's
a beauty person.
Beautiful
Of course,
person.
of course.
So if they are
You see,
looks,
okay, yeah, you see the person that you're attracted to,
Are they
you
appealing?
approach, and you find the inner beauty. Are they corresponding before you go further? But first,
so how long does it take you to go further to see the inner beauty after seeing the looks, the top looks?
after seeing, you have to talk and have conversation, deep conversation. You see a way forward. Is this a potential mother of my kids or my wife? Or if
Wow.
Okay, that's Peter and Patricia. Patricia is saying, I'm not a first sight kind of person. I take one step at a time. I see you, yes, but what develops within our friendship is what I'll take and say, this is the thing I'm taking, and I want to be with you because of this. But Peter is saying, I'm a man. I go for I go for the curves.
The beauty.
Okay, I think we should go for one last round. I hope you're enjoying this. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. One last round.
My question, I still have-
You're still having a question. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go. Peter.
My question says, do you think financial stability is the key factor for marriage?
Do you think financial stability is a key factor for marriage?
No, not the key factor. It is important to have financial, but not at the key factor. If there is love and understanding between the two, then they can find money. But if they have all the money, but there's no understanding and love between them, then it can't work.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
okay. I wanted to twist you around, but you just finished the words. I just wanted to tell you they eat love. Anyways, Patricia,
Yes.
tell us, is financial stability a key factor for marriage?
I would say, okay, with the current generation, people have moved away from, I do not know how people see things of late, especially the ladies, but they are perceiving it the wrong way. It's all about money. If the gentleman has money, then I'm in for the marriage. You realize there are things moving around over, I would rather cry around a car, cry around land, and not cry besides a ditch or a slum. Yeah, but it's really wrong. I think as ladies, we have to remove that thinking in ourselves because money comes with love. Like Peter has said, when the relationship is there, when you're bonding together, you can do anything because what happens when money disappears?
Yeah, it's true.
Do you break up or the marriage has to continue?
And I think that's the reason why most of the relationship today, they don't last, especially when a guy is going through a hard time.
Girls don't be there for men.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it ends up with a sister or a mother.
So money, it's really a good aspect. It has to come, but I believe you two can make the money. You find that most men who are getting married to ladies when they already have financial freedom, you find that these ladies are being mistreated in there, but because they want to maintain their prestige of being married to Peter, she will not come out and say the truth.
Yeah.
But in there, she's being beaten, there's gender-based violence going on, sexually harassing her.
But because she
some
wants
money
that
for
prestige outside,
And in the
I'm
end,
married
what
to
do
a
we
rich
find?
guy.
She's dead. Like, why did she die? They've been beating her in there. Why? She needed the money.
She can even kill the husband to stay with the money.
So guys, Peter and Patricia is saying yes, financial stability is very important, but it's not a key factor for marriage. As it people who are together, they can actually build together. They can establish together from the grassroots. But it shouldn't be a key factor for saying, I'm going to get married to this person because he's financial stable. Now, I was saying, let's go to one last round. I've been taking a lot of time with this, but I'm really enjoying this. Will you choose your best friend over your partner?
Tricky.
Okay, it's tricky because I find a way to make them understand their position. First of all, I would love my partner to be my best friend, someone who understands me, understand my kind of work I'm doing, and understand the people around me. Yeah, the people in my circle, those are my friends. Yeah, so in case of there is a misunderstanding between my best friend and my partner, I go for my partner.
Whoa.
Wow.
So, Peter, you just crushed me as a best friend.
For you to learn.
Actually, I will wonder, okay, what kind of misunderstanding? Because as my best friend, you have your own lane. It does not interfere with my partner's lane. So in case of anything, I think it's kind of misunderstanding that should be like settled and life goes back to normal.
Patricia, will you choose me over your partner?
Okay, it's really, it goes back, like, I think I've come answering your questions in a way that I really relate to reality. So you find that girls these days have mistaken the word best friend. They're actually using it for other intentions. You've heard of what they call friends with benefits?
Yeah.
So most people are best friending with other people's men or other people's ladies just to get what they want.
Yeah, it's true.
Not to really be the best friend who you talk to, share with your moments. It has gone away from what it used to be like. So right now, when you find that your best friend and your partner are flexing over an issue you don't understand, chances are high it's about that. Chances are high she's finding out your husband is prioritizing her more than you. So the why is my husband.
What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on? So I have a saying personally, what are you besting with my man that I'm not besting about? Like, what is that? So, okay, I understand my man has
But
a
when
best
it comes
friend.
to that kind of, who will you actually choose? Will it be your best friend or will it be your partner?
Basically, it's a tricky question.
Okay, making other things constant.
Having other things constant, I would choose to side with. Do you know why? I find it starts with you as a person. How do you make these people close to each other? If they are really distant, then I do not see why you have to choose between the two, because they barely know each other. They barely really meet.
Okay, for example, in an instance that you have a best friend that doesn't like your partner, and your partner doesn't like your best friend, and you come to realize someone is telling you, you know what? You choose him or me.
So before choosing him or you, I have to make you guys understand, like, why don't you like yourselves? I believe in conflict resolution. So you find that at the end of that day, it was a petty issue that needed to be sorted out.
But Patricia, you haven't answered my question.
I know.
Who will you choose, your best friend or your partner?
I would choose my partner, because at the end of the day, a best friend is a best friend. She'll always come back. There are always misunderstandings, but she always comes back. But I mean, a partner, when he's gone, he's gone.
Oh my God.
To me, men are not true
But
these
if
days.
he's supposed to be a partner, he's supposed to be a person who is supposed to stay.
Exactly.
You know,
so he's supposed to stay. He's supposed to be your friend, your best friend. But as well, that other best friend you're having, maybe of the same sex, she's supposed to be too understanding to the level of your own sister, that she can always go over small conflicts. So
Yeah, I think it's more of everyone knowing his lane.
Exactly.
Like
being in your lane.
Yeah, you are here and she is here and all that. But at the same time, I think it's more about making your partner your best friend.
Yeah, my man is my best friend. We are not talking about that.
Thank you very much, Patricia and Peter. Well, guys, thank you for joining us. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for taking your time, your credit to be with us through all this session. Well, once again, don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. This is Maisha today, and we talked about the marriage basket. Till next time, bye.
Thank you.